All right. Check, 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 check. All right, cool. Okay, thank you for joining. I am going to be doing a recap slash review, both with and without a hyphen in there, of the 1 hour Destiny 2 gameplay premiere. And I'm going to be pausing and talking about certain things that I'm most excited about. Just know a lot of this is personal hype, personal preference, personal everything. I am super duper crazy excited about this. I hope you are too. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Even the countdowns are epic.
What makes a guardian a guardian? We take our first breath with no memory of who we were before. Yet, we are inexorably drawn to the light. We fight. We die. And we live again.
Huh.
We know that we were chosen for a reason, by something greater than ourselves. For as deep and wide as humanity's rivers have run, it has now been reduced to a precious few, needing something to believe in, and a place to
If you hear a
call
little echo in the
home.
background, that is because this is actually
This is
the
what we've been
gameplay premiere.
called to,
So you're hearing it
the future that we
through
fight
the
for,
auditorium as well.
the future we will protect. Shaped by the fires of each new battle, we are forged and sharpened into what we must become for the fight ahead.
Shax is a boss. I mean, not Shax. Obviously, he's a boss too. That's Zavala. Rip me, right?
What we have built is only the beginning, a symbol of what we can achieve, of who we are and our great purpose here.
If you look down here, you actually see like phones and stuff.
The day may come when we will be tested, when all we hold dear is threatened. And then we will see what each of us is truly made of.
Cue the applause. That was pretty awesome. Already got a little bit of a feel for what's going on. This guy has caused some trouble in the past.
That day has arrived. That day we've been waiting for. When we were talking about the slide setup for today, we've got a pretty cool presentation. We're like, hey, Luke, what do you want to put behind you? We're up on the stage. It's like, just can you put like a big ass 2? Just, yeah. It's like the giant. The reason why is because the 2 is a reminder. It's a reminder that Destiny 2 is going to be a new beginning for everyone. It's a convergence of veteran players like yourselves and new players into our universe. It's a chance for us to welcome the game into new audiences and communities, like the PC, where Destiny 2 will be available for the first time.
They haven't talked about it yet, but that will actually be delayed. There is going to be a wait between the
In that
two
other room
launches.
that you're going to go to when we're done here this morning, it's over there to play. It's got all kinds of cool stuff in it. We think it's pretty amazing. I'm sure you're going to tell us what you think about it, too. I know.
That's what I'm here for.
Reddit. To us, a sequel just represents an opportunity to start fresh. It represents a chance to welcome new players into our worlds, into the amazing Destiny community that we're all a part of. The second thing I'm going to talk about this morning, as I am the last barrier between you and seeing the game, is the vision for Destiny 2. As we've been building this game, there have been 3 things that are rattling around our heads. Just 3. Those are the things that the team and I are going to be talking about this morning and sharing with you. The first one is a world that pulls you in. This is about having a story you can relate to. It's about having characters.
This is a big deal right here.
You want to hang out with, characters you want to work with. This is about having enemies, of course, enemies you want to face. It's about the way we build our environments at Bungie. We want to create experiences that make you seek what's around every corner. That's the first part. The second thing is we want to build amazing things to do. And this is amazing things to do for everyone, no matter your mood. If you're a solo player, in Destiny 2 today, we're going to talk about how we're changing the way exploring the world works. If you're a competitive player, I'm sure there are some people who enjoy Crucible in the audience. I saw Triple Wreck on a flight. If you're a competitive player, we've rethought the Crucible from first principles. We're moving all activities in PvP to be 4v4. We've rebuilt the sandbox in a bunch of ways for smaller team formats. We've done this because we want to create a sense of mastery. In order to master anything, you need to understand it. And that understandability comes from a whole bunch of stuff that you're going to get your hands on.
Right there, that's an interesting point for me, is that 4v4, because I've always been better at 6v6s, so I'm wondering if it's going to be more of a meld between 3v3 and 6v6. Like, where's that skill gap going to come into on the players who were good at one and bad at the other type thing? Just wanted to point that out. I think that's going to be a really interesting change. Continue.
Later this morning. The third part here is cooperative. Everyone knows I like the cooperative part of Destiny. And in Destiny 2, we have a ton of new public events, we have brand new strikes, and of course, there's a brand new raid. And we're going to show it right now. No, we're not. Of course, right? I talk about the raid last because it leads me to my third point this morning, which is about there's always someone to play with. This is a big one for us.
This is a big one.
The raids in Destiny 1 couldn't be experienced by everyone. 50% of people who reached the level cap organized into fire teams and completed a raid. This is amazing. I think this is almost a miracle. Because whether you did it through your friends list or the communities that you formed, or used out-of-game applications to build fire teams and take on these incredible challenges, or, as I know, pull the network cable from Crota. I know, that's like a year 1 deep cut. So is that. But that means tons of players, 50%, never had the opportunity to experience Destiny's most unique content. And that miracle that I talked about, the half of you who've played, that's not good enough for Destiny 2. So this morning, we're going to talk about how Trials, the Nightfall, and the raids will finally be available to all players. Destiny 2's vision.
I'm not a fan of, that's another thing. I'm curious. I actually haven't watched the whole thing of this. I actually just watched the second half of this live. I'm curious about how they're going to incorporate Trials, because I was no way a fan. Currently am no way a fan of Trials. I do not like it. Maybe they're going to up it to 4v4. Maybe they're going to change some dynamics and give it an objective. We'll see how that plays out.
Destiny 2's vision boils down to this really simple statement. It's a world I want to be in. When I go there, there's always amazing things for me to do. And if I want, there's always someone for me to play with. On behalf of Bungie and our partners at Activision, thank you so much to the people in the audience who made the trip. Thank you so much to the people out in the chat spamming Senpai or whatever the emotes the kids are using these days. I don't know. I'm too old for that. And to everyone else who spent any time in our worlds, thank you. The wait is over. This is Destiny 2, and this is Homecoming.
Ikora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious, people.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What are the set feeds telling us?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
Battle stations! Everyone with me, now!
Hang on!
Cade using Golden Gun is the best. Very empirical looking thing. Warlock.
Guardian, to me!
Don't let them pass the gate. The evac shuttles are back there.
Bungie's doing a Bungie thing right now with where they don't ADS at all. I don't know why they do this in their gameplay trailers. Now they are.
Need to find the speaker.
Alright, Captain America.
Zavala, the last of the shuttles is
Those
away.
are three of the new
speaker.
supers.
He never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
Oh.
Ikora, the speaker is gone. Red Legion, you will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me.
Yeah, Cora's a boss.
She'll find the speaker. We need to move on that command ship. Now head to the North Tower. I'm sending Amanda Holiday to pick you up.
That's interesting. Is that the microphone thing that never actually made it into Destiny 1? That looks like.
Someone told me you need a ride.
Zavala, picked up that Guardian you never showed up about?
Get them on that command ship, now!
Hold on back there! Come on, big guy. Do something. All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Neat. So far, I'm a big fan of that like the dynamics. I like the rain. Pulse rifle. Bit harder hitting. Looks very Saros-y. Yeah, it is Saros.
Okay, the shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
Still, what's his Nolan North. Grenade launchers.
King, what's your status?
Oh, that was an Amalon grenade launcher.
Low on ammo. All flaming fist. Cap burning out. Anyone heard from Akora? Nuts, switch for the speaker. Form up! For me!
That's a void. Void pulse. Another grenade launcher. Different one. They're using the API in order to change weapons during it, looks like. At least I think that's a different one. Yeah, that's a void pulse rifle if you look down here. I'm curious what the other weapon is, see if that has a burn. No, this one does not have a burn. It's very minigun-ish. Doesn't seem to hit terribly hard, but definitely pumps them out. That is an interesting super. I'm not against it.
The shield
Interesting.
generator should be straight ahead.
Force drop down type thing. Maybe that's animate, forced animate.
Your journey ends here.
Definitely the hype. I feel the hype.
If the, Thanks. If the giant burning 2 isn't enough of a clue, spoilers, we lose. Despite the awesomeness of the Dawnblade we just looked at, we're defeated in our backyard. Earth's last safe city is safe no more. Destiny 2 is a game that opens with loss. In one fell swoop, players will lose their powers, they'll lose their home, and maybe the saddest of all, they will lose their vaults.
Oh, God.
I just need a minute for Fatebringer.
Oh, my heart.
And it's all taken by Dominus Gall, the leader of the Red Legion, who you just got introduced to at the end. Gall, or Gary, as he's sometimes referred to.
Good callback.
Gall is here for a simple reason. He's been raised since he was just like a little turtle, just a little guy, to believe that he and the Red Legion should have been chosen to receive the Traveler's power. Gall believes in a better class of Guardian. He's here because he believes the Traveler, in choosing us, made the wrong choice. And in Destiny 2, Gall intends to show the Traveler the error of its ways. Humanity, us, we're just in the way. The game opens with loss and becomes a game about recovery. Recover your powers, become strong again, reclaim your connection to the Traveler, and find powerful new gear, weapons, armor. Recover the Vanguard, those 3 characters we just saw, Zavala, Cayde, and Ikora. They're all dealing with this loss just like we are, and in different ways. Zavala, the leader of this whole thing, is having an existential crisis. He's wondering things like, without the light, are we even Guardians? Although it's Zavala's voice, not mine, so it's way more awesome. It's way better.
Who gets
Ikora's angry. The Warlocks who value so much of their connection to the Traveler and knowledge, one of those 2 things has been taken away. So in her rage, she's fled. We have to find her. And then Cayde, sort of plucky hunter leader. Cayde goes off and does the least expected thing of all. He goes off and tries to be a hero. And what happens next is pretty expected, because it goes totally sideways.
What's up, Chase?
Let's take a closer look at the game scenario and the things you're going to chase in Destiny 2.
Hey, you two. Give me a sec.
What's up, Uncolor Corn? How you doing, buddy?
Zavala's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It'll be a short date.
Destiny 2 tells a brand new story. What happens when a world full of superheroes loses their powers, their history, and a home?
Since Destiny 1 release, there's been no foe that they could stand before and not tip over. Whether it's Crota, Oryx, spider monsters, whatever. But in the opening of Destiny 2, players realize there is in fact a foe who has the power to not only take everything you own away, but to take your power away.
Are you having fun at work, Corn?
Gall, and the light is mine.
That's cool, Chase.
Dominus Gall is a Cabal
Just
warlord who has brought with him
just doing a quick recap. Well, not quick. I'm doing the full thing.
System to take the Traveler's powers, the light, take it for himself.
Gall's jealous. He wants to have the light. He wants to be chosen.
Gall is a different villain. He's not a psychopath who just wants to erase humanity off the face of the earth. He feels like this is something that is...
What's up, Arctic Cactus? How you doing, buddy?
He's been through.
He's a villain who you're like, yeah, this guy kind of has his stuff together. He's more like Alan Rickman's character from Die Hard. Minus all the Britishness.
The Protector itself, the Traveler, is put in a cage, and in an instant, all Guardians lose their light. Unexpected and irreversible. You can no longer go back to the tower. You can no longer even walk. All you can do is stumble.
Nobody expected that light could be taken away once it was given.
So far the gameplay looks pretty cool. It's very
You are the hero of this story. Whether you're a Titan, a Warlock, or Hunter, you have to go out and get your powers
very
back.
fluid
Take
looking.
back the city.
I like it looks very smooth. Oh, I still play Destiny 1 all the time, Cactus. All the time. I'm unbelievably hyped.
Whether you're playing Destiny today or it's going to be your first foray into the franchise, Destiny 2 is a new adventure for everyone.
It's a fresh.
I'm on PS4.
Destiny 2 has an all-new cinematic
Master Race.
campaign.
Just kidding. If you're on Xbox One, I don't judge you. But I am on PS4.
Have more story missions. There's quests.
I could only afford one, and I had to pick.
Let's bring them home, you and I.
All new worlds to explore. We've got cooperative strikes for 3 players, new Nightfall strikes, and a brand new raid.
And in Destiny 2, we built you all new weapons, all new armor, and a pile of brand new exotics.
Hey man, I'm
We also
super
redesigned
crazy,
the
super
weapon
duper
slots.
hyped.
They're gonna have a kinetic weapon, an energy weapon, and then a power weapon. Power weapons are things like fusion rifles and sniper rifles and grenade launchers. In that energy slot and the kinetic slot, you can have the same weapons. The new weapon plan is designed to provide players with more freedom and more choice to use the stuff that they love.
Each character has these new supers.
Oh,
They're really
what's it
changing
called?
the way it feels to play the game. We have the Dawnblade.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for the PC as well.
Cast your super, you got your sword, and you're flying over everyone, and you can just rain down fire.
I don't think it's reskinned. I think a lot of this is transformed. Alright, hold on one second, you guys. I'm going to bring my buddy Exo Knight into this. He's another streamer, super cool guy. What's up,
Hey.
Exo? Say hey to the stream.
Hestrom.
This is his logo. Everybody, enjoy that. See, he's also
Oh.
a Destiny streamer.
Yay, yeah.
I'm gonna move you. I'm moving this over here. There we go.
So that was pretty great.
Yeah, I've got it playing right now.
Yeah, I saw.
Chase said hey.
Oh, hey, Chase.
Yeah, Arctic. I'm pretty excited. I think a lot there's definitely going to be some stuff that are very similar to he's on YouTube.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. I think there's going to be some stuff that are going to be very similar, like hand cannons and pulse rifles and auto rifles, scout rifles, snipers. Yeah, I think they're all going to be similar, but yeah, like what you're saying, that minigun. I'm hyped about the minigun. That's cool.
Do you think they're gonna implement like the slowing down mobility, where like heavy machine guns didn't really deal with that much?
I think when you're firing, you probably will be slow.
That's smart.
Exo, do you play on Xbox or PS?
I play on Xbox, but in 2 weeks I get my PlayStation. So
he will have both.
And we're doing a stream
Chase.
in July.
Yes, I
Which you
will.
should totally watch.
I will talk about that at the end. Yeah.
Dude, I've been hardcore plugging it just everywhere I'm at. I'm like, hey, you guys should come to this. You should come to this.
Oh yeah, it'll be plugged. Don't you worry.
It's so great.
But yeah, I think in Korn. I think in Destiny 1, there was a lot of concept ideas that they either didn't have time to do or didn't have the technology to do, and they're, scooping those and throwing them in now, which I think is fantastic. I think it's gonna be pretty lit. I'm just gonna be totally honest.
I'm excited about grenade launchers, man.
Yeah, grenade launchers are pretty hype. All right, I'm gonna
Much fun.
continue the video. If you guys
do
have
you
any
need to stop
questions,
talking?
is this into? There's definitely gonna be some PlayStation exclusive aspects, but I don't think it's gonna be as aggressive. And I think it's going to be a lot more. They're going to be a lot more intelligent about it. Like the Jade Rabbit's still PlayStation exclusive, and I think that's a flaw.
It is. It is. Even though I wouldn't use that gun, but I'd use the.
You would, trust me.
Meteor.
You would use Jade Rabbit if you got your hands on it. Trust me. Trust me.
Well, I'm
it's
about
so
to.
good. It's so good. If you get it.
Okay. All right.
No, it's no big deal, Chase. Exo, Chase is wondering if you do raid help.
No, I'm not that much of a PvE guy. I'm not really good at
Yeah,
raids.
so that's the funny thing about Exo here. I'm PvE and everything, and then he's PvP almost exclusively.
Yeah, like I haven't even done the Wrath of the Machine raid at all.
That's
ever.
disappointing to hear.
I've never even queued it. Yep.
Yeah, I think if they're gonna do PlayStation exclusive stuff, Cactus, I think it should definitely be focused towards, cosmetic stuff. Exo, do you have a YouTube account?
Kinda. I don't post on it, so.
Okay.
No.
Chase, he does not post. Actually, you can hear him, Chase.
Yeah.
But here, I will plug here for you, Exo. I'm gonna plug your Twitch. Actually, your Beam. You do Beam.
Yeah, because Beam's the best.
Beam's growing on me.
It's
almost
pretty nifty.
I should definitely check the boy out. He's pretty cool. No, Chase, no problem whatsoever. I'm gonna hit play. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I will pause the video and we'll talk about some stuff. If you guys want to talk about anything specifically as it comes up, let me know. We'll talk about it.
Then you have the Sentinel.
Oh, I will say there was no stickies in the reveal, and I was like, "Oh, yes."
Okay, so I'm going to talk about these supers. Real quick. The Sentinel. Thank you for the follow, Cactus. I appreciate it. You the bomb. You sexy.
31 followers. Look at you.
That's actually 32.
Oh, whatever. But still, like, you're gonna pass me on Twitch
one of these days.
Yep.
Yeah. So Sentinel. What I think when I see Sentinel, I want to see if you guys can guess this. Actually, Exo, what do you think I think when I see the Sentinel class?
Captain America.
Captain freaking America.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm so excited to be Captain America.
All the way.
I'm so excited. I'm still gonna main Hunter, but I've been playing my Titan a lot lately, and I'm super excited to be Captain America.
Up in the air. I want you to jump. It's hilarious. It's amazing.
Yeah, Sentinel, it seems interesting, and I think it's got a very neat balance of defensive and offensive, which is, I think, what they're trying to go with for it. So I think that'll be pretty cool. It also has the wall, which is another very cool defensive tactic.
Was smart. So I followed. Dang, how many viewers do you have on YouTube?
I appreciate that, man. I got one, I think. Very hard to tell. I appreciate that, Nickel Hill. Chase. So Gaming Heroes is a group. It's a dual thing. It's me and my dude.
I want you to jump.
I appreciate that follow, bro. Gaming Heroes is a dual stream channel. It's me and my friend Dolgester. He's not online right now. Costless, I 100% agree. I'm super hyped. Yeah, we're about to look at that. Let's continue. I already talked about Captain America.
Arc Strider. They summon this mystical staff and wield it like a crazy acrobat, cracking enemies in the head. It's awesome.
Okay, so that one right there, that is straight up Arc Strider. 100%. That's everything Arcblade should have been.
Ninja, man.
It is straight ninja. What I'm hoping for is they get like,
nice.
That is very, very, see that staff. That's 100%. That's, mwah.
It's so good too because it's like such an agile.
That's
ability.
what I really like. As you're swinging with it or moving with it, I don't know how the mechanics are going to work.
Dude's doing like backflips.
You're like, you're flipping around, and then when you're knocking people out, they're zapping away. Oh god, it's so good. is so good. Oh, and then there's still that smash. It is very martial arts, which feels appropriate for a hunter.
Yes, it's
so. I do like that the old supers are still around. I'm a fan of that. Like, I've seen Golden Gun, Nova Bomb, and Smash. I don't know about Self-Res, Arc Blade, and Titan
It'll
Bubble.
probably just be the primaries. Like the primary ones you get at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. So I'm...
Arctic, that's amazing.
So here, we're gonna actually check out the Dumb Flame Sword.
Which is, pretty amazing, though.
The idea of losing your home and being cast out. And
where is it? Where's the Dumb Flame Sword?
It's the first one. You missed it already.
Oh, did I miss it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I missed the Dawn Blade? Dawn Blade.
There was a clip in there where a guy was using like a katana, and it was pretty nice.
Yeah, swords.
Yes,
super hyped.
It's
super
gonna
hyped
be
about
so
swords.
nice.
Costless. I actually like Warlocks. I don't like my Warlock very much because I'm not very good with them. I'm not fluid. But I'm a fan of Warlocks. I think they're cool. And I think Dawnblade, I missed it. Yeah. I think Dawnblade is super cool.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be the new Hammers. It's going to be the new Hammers.
But better.
With more skill involved and a bit wider of an arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool. I'm a fan.
Yeah, that'll probably get me on a Warlock.
As an underdog and climbing to a great height is really fun.
Destiny 2 is the place where we get to reach back out to everyone.
Yeah, Arctic, I totally agree. Definitely looks more balanced now.
With giant awesome aliens to fight and gear to chase. And
I think hunters have a potential to be the best.
Oh, I missed that. Here, we're going to go back a couple steps.
That tank.
Oh, no. No, hold on. I can really go that far back. Wow, I really went far back. Here, I want to point something out.
And being cast out and the lengths that you go to get it back. It's all tied together to be something that's really meaningful.
Oh yeah, look, there's Bubble right there.
Where?
It's pretty cool.
Climbing to a great height is really fun.
Destiny 2 is the place where
And tanks. Freaking tanks.
A sweet first-person shooter in a future world.
Yeah, the tank is. Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Right there. Dang it, I went back. The dude. Yeah, you pointed it out though. Our Chase, the dubious volley. So I was watching it earlier today, and I was like,
"Oh yeah, dude, yes."
I was like, "What is that? Is that the rocket launcher that didn't make it into this one?" And boom, there it is. Boom.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. Yeah, that's
say, come check this world out. Come get invested in this world.
Slashy slash in the air.
I think this is already known, but the game will look better than it looked in the reveal stream, like the graphics quality.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of so that's a good thing to point out. So there's going to be a lot of UI overhauls that happen. If you guys remember the alpha of Destiny 1 versus final release versus now, actually, there was a lot of design overhauls, which I'm greatly appreciative of.
Yeah.
And I firmly believe they're going to clean up some stuff. I like the way it looks, but it's not as crisp as I think it could look.
Yeah, I think it'll look more crisp, and there's like a couple things on there that
there's some color things that I think they'll change.
Yeah, and I think some of the textures will be like enhanced.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Especially
I think even this, it looks great.
It did, yeah.
Well, Chase, they're at the beginning during part of the story mission. They do shoot Dubious Volley at one point, and it shoots like mini missiles, and it's pretty cool looking.
It's like what happens after Galahorn. Happens first.
But immediately, yeah, the new maps look.
Yes.
Rip Dinklebot, indeed. There are a couple things.
So much better.
Well, not everything he did was better, but there were a couple things Dinklebot did that were just so much better.
Like the We've Awoken the Hive scene.
We've awoken the Hive.
This new dude, she's like,
Shut up, Nolan North.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Oh, it's no big deal, Chase. I'm 30 minutes in. Yeah. So you only missed half. Actually, you've been here for about 10, 15 minutes. So you only missed a quarter. You just missed the story mission. All right, let's go.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, Chase.
All right. Are you guys ready to check these worlds out?
I appreciate that.
You're gonna applause after every sentence. I'm gonna be up here for a while.
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna plug myself right now. But actually, I don't need to. If you guys look up any Twitch and Beam / Freak Show 116. I don't have a bot that does that anymore. I need to fix that. I got rid of most of my bots because they were super annoying.
What?
Randomly cycles and says drop a follow. I'm about to plug myself though.
Do it. Do you know if people were allowed to record the gameplay that they did at the?
Yeah, a lot of them did. Before I started streaming, I was watching Boltzmann play multiplayer.
Ooh. Nice. Dang, he's pretty good.
He struggled a bit.
Did he?
But it's completely new stuff, so that makes perfect sense. Yeah. I'm going to show. I will go and I'll watch. I'll look at the Bife thing. But right now we're gonna finish this one, and then we'll go and we'll bounce, and we won't do any of the full videos because it's not my content, and I'm not gonna jack somebody else's content. But we'll look at some stuff and do a couple talking.
We should watch Mr. Fruits. I love Mr. Fruits so much.
We get to build worlds. This is when we make Destiny,
Man, we can get him for the 24-hour. That'd be fun.
That'd be pretty dope.
Again and again.
I think we'd get frustrated with him after like 20 minutes though. We'd be like, okay, just shut up. You're talking too much.
Alright, hold on.
I have 2 kids. And just like you guys, they play Destiny a lot. I can tell. Don't worry. Especially the guy with the Titan armor on.
Cosplayers.
My oldest plays a lot like I do. He's a solo player. He loves the campaign. He loves story missions. He patrols the wild as a lone wolf. And he loves it.
Oh, I do have something to say. That scene with like the guy in the tower.
Yeah.
It looked like he had No Land Beyond, and I was like, please don't bring it over. Like, just let that one dude have it and just leave it there. So I really hope.
There's some weapons depending, based on how they're doing the new weapons system, I'm okay with No Land Beyond. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think it'll fit into the new system with you can have 2 primaries now.
Yes. That would be smart.
So I think No Land Beyond fits just fine into that. What's up, Gunny? How you doing, buddy?
Youngest likes to compete.
Yeah. And it's like a gun that doesn't seem like it was affected by the light at all. Like where some of these, like the new guns are like inspired by the light, where that's just like, hey, I found this rifle with iron sights.
Warlock's going to be a fun main in Destiny 2. I'm still going to main Hunter because Hunter and that new staff of just sexiness. It's just so good.
Hunter's my favorite.
The beta is coming out later this summer. They talk about that at the end of the stream. The release date for the beta has not been officially announced as of yet, including on the stream. But as soon as I hear something, I'll talk about it.
Yeah. Did you see the orbit screen as well that they showed towards the end?
Yes, super nice.
That like rocket ship was pretty baller.
Yeah.
Nice.
You guys should.
And
100%.
the clans are cool.
We'll talk about that when we get there, though.
Yeah.
You guys should go follow me on Twitter if you guys want to keep up with updates on all that stuff. All right, let's continue.
All the plugs.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug myself like hardcore, man. I got 3 streams going on at once right now.
Do it.
Because he's already better than me, and he reminds me about it all the time. Hey, Dad, look what I got today. Check me out. You guys know what it's like, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about all the floaty stuff when we get there.
I go to work the next day to deal with another child in my life, Luke Smith.
All the floaty stuff.
And he's like, guess what I got last night? Check me out. That's my best Luke Smith impression. The point is, there's a lot to do in Destiny. And it's this variety that can appeal to
all of us, right, in any type of mood that we're in. And now we've added more. Destiny 2, there's more to do than any game we've ever made at Bungie. So we're going to start with what's coming back. We start with a brand new story, the Red War campaign. It's going to send you across the solar system and back to all new places.
Cool. I like new places. Thumbs up for new places.
You're going to experience new missions and more cinematics than we've ever had in a Destiny game.
What, like
You just
7?
saw part of the first mission, Homecoming. And today,
More cinematics than we've ever had in Destiny.
and you're going to get to play it for yourselves.
Yay.
That's like a total of 12 cinematics. I'll watch them all once.
Yeah, the first time, and then after that, it's
Play
like,
with your friends, if you have them, or guardians you haven't met yet in matchmaking.
Strikes are back, of
We've
course.
got a new
Good.
strike. It's called the Inverted Spire. And you guys are going to get to play that today, too. Yeah.
Inverted Spire. Pretty cool sounding strike.
It's going to take
dude, what if the shield, like the Sentinel, had like a exotic or like a perk that made you shoot like the relic blast?
I have no idea what you just said.
What?
I was watching stuff. Is that Suros armor? No. Yes, maybe. That looks very Surosy.
If the Sentinel had like a perk where you could shoot one of the huge blasts like the relic.
Oh yeah, it probably does.
That's probably Suros armor. That's what it looks like.
Very
Surosy.
Yeah, I was going to ask. PvP players, thanks. A competitive
Straight
multiplayer,
Captain America.
place that brings you into
100%.
combat with the most dreaded opponents in the world of Destiny. You guys. Like Luke said, we've made some big changes to the Crucible and Destiny 2. We're building it for PvP players. It's now 4v4
Hunter's armor's
across
nice.
all the game modes. Yeah.
Again, okay, so I talked about this a little at the beginning when Luke Smith mentioned it. The 4v4 across all game modes, I'm going to reiterate. I'm interested to see how that plays out. Because it could either be a fantastic thing or a very bad thing. And they may change it.
Yeah.
So what it could do, the possibilities is it could be a beautiful meld of the 3v3 and 6v6 styles that they kind of mush in a very pretty way. Right?
Yeah.
It could, like, I'm good at 6v6s. I'm terrible at 3v3s.
Yeah, I'm the other way around.
I'm total garbage at 3v3s. But this may be a balance to where your 3v3 skill and my 6v6 skill can kind of match.
Yeah.
And find a happy medium. Which I'm okay with that.
It's definitely like, because all the tournaments are 4v4.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good aspect of it.
Yeah. Oh, no, 100%. I think, as far as an esports thing goes, this is perfect.
Yes. Right? And there's only one.
This is straight esports type stuff. This is adding an element of possible competitive, especially with the new multiplayer game mode called Countdown. We'll talk about that later, though.
It is very, like, they've met all the requirements that esports told them that they said no. Like, they've done it all.
Whether they picked up
all right,
power
hold on.
ammo, all towards the same goal. To make it an experience that's easy to get into, but it's hard to master. Yeah. So we got new maps, we got new modes, and we believe this is the best PvP offering that Destiny has ever seen.
I like new maps and new modes.
Today we're introducing one of the brand new modes. It's called Countdown. The first ever attack defend mode in Destiny. Internally, we've had some pretty intense play tests. And today, well, you guys are going to get to play that too. So, yeah. So take a look around.
That right there, Countdown, that's the one that's very
I don't know what it's
competitive.
going to be. It seems...
It's very Counter-Strike. It's very Counter-Strike.
Is it...
So the way it works, I'll give a quick rundown. So you've got an attack team and a defend team. The attack team has a bomb. It's very search and destroy-ish.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Attack team has a bomb. Defend team has to keep the bomb from being planted and exploded. And then So another cool thing is each round there's a limited amount of revives, and you don't automatically respawn. You have to be revived, but there's a limited amount of revives. So you can't rev spam, which is great.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be the game mode that you are going to see a lot of in competitive.
I'll play this game mode because I really like S&D.
Yeah, so I think it'll be real good.
Oh, do you think Rumble's gonna what's happening with Rumble if it's all 4v4? Do you
There's
think
there's going to have to be a free There's going to have to be a free for all in some way.
Yeah. Do you think it'll be only 4 players though?
I do not know. They do not mention it to my knowledge.
Weird.
Your opponents. That's right.
It might be 8.
Of course.
Oh wow.
Of course.
That'd be nuts.
Any day. Of course, we have a brand new raid. Yeah.
Raids.
And we're going to show it to you.
Everybody loves the raids.
The pinnacle activity, the biggest challenge a Guardian can face. Anyone that's ever completed one of these knows they're mysteries for you guys.
Oh, you're making some crazy noises.
Together on your own.
I am?
We're going to do that till later day.
There you go.
And then there's another area that we've made really big improvements to. We're really excited about. Exploring the worlds. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a big one for me.
Really, really cool stuff. So for many players, exploring the world is its own reward. Patrols were an invitation to touch down on a landing zone, gain favor with the champions of humanity. But in Destiny 2, we've made being in the world so much better than just doing patrols. There's so much more to do as you explore. Now, you can launch all of the new activities in the world without going to orbit.
Oh, that's awesome. No orbit.
Yes.
Or at least no need for it.
Do you think between switching, because Crucible will still require that, and then
it might not though.
Launch.
It might not though.
Think so?
There may be you can go to, because there's going to be towns and outposts within this semi-open world game.
Yeah.
They've already talked about that. So maybe you go and talk to Shaxx, and you can launch the Crucible from there.
Yeah. Then what would be the point of orbit then? Would it just be your initial load into the game?
Yeah, it might be you actually see you launch off from a planet.
Oh.
Yeah, it might just be a loading screen now. But a really cool looking loading screen.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. That's not a problem to me. It's more MMO feeling to actually have to go and talk to an NPC to launch something.
Yeah, that's true.
And I like the MMO style. All right.
There's still patrols, ambient encounters, materials and chests for you to find, public events that now have heroic objectives.
Ooh.
But now, they're adventures. Treasure maps for you to follow.
Ooh.
Lost sectors for you to discover.
Ooh.
Just choose a landing zone, and the rest is up to you.
Landing zone.
New characters in the world. They have their own story to tell.
Oh, how about the map
is
going to be amazing for patrols?
Adventures.
That guy has no land.
Adventures are filled with new mechanics, new encounters. They're going to take you to new places, and each have their own rewards that's going to make your Guardian stronger.
Really sick
These same
no
characters
land.
are also going to mark your map with mysterious locations to discover. These we call lost sectors. When you descend into these dungeons, you're going to find a cache of treasure and a boss that holds the key.
Oh, that's cool. I was wondering what that symbol was.
It's going to be easier to find in Destiny 2.
That he's wearing on his shirt.
The new map to guide your way.
Oh, look, an in-game map.
You can
amazing.
Choose to play the way that you want. You can search for lost sectors, complete adventures, rallies.
It's a pretty big deal.
Events. They now show up marked on your map where and when they're going to happen.
They're killing all third-party apps.
Which is, that's fine.
Are the foundation
well, yeah, but
of
it's still
Destiny
funny.
2. And we're going to take you to
no
all new
more.
places
We don't like you.
to do them.
Oh.
4 brand new worlds.
There's only 3. He's only showing 3, though.
Worlds filled with mystery, adventures, and new characters.
Earth isn't new. I've been there before.
Show you these worlds
Neither is IO, right?
Check out the new worlds.
All 3 of those are real.
Yes, yeah. Actually, 3 of them, Io, Nisus, and Titan are all moons. So this guy
Yeah,
should
all 4 of them are real. Hold on.
We have these incredible worlds to explore. There are all new destinations, new planets, with incredible spaces and secrets hidden. Now we have stuff tucked around every corner, under every locked door. There's something there for you to find.
The map is a huge part of this new player experience for Destiny.
Now you can actually go directly from one planet to another planet without going to orbit first. You can just open the director, pick your new destination, and go straight there.
Cool. Cool. I'm a fan.
This is about getting you into the action faster. We want to remove as many barriers as we can between your gun and the enemy's face.
Well said, Luke.
Everything you're doing on every destination is about getting more powerful, and it's about getting the band back together. The Vanguard have been scattered, and as a player, it's your job to go out to these mysterious destinations and gather them back together. And everywhere you go, it's about growing more powerful and learning how to go back and take back your home from Gaul.
One of the first destinations that you're going to go to is the European Dead Zone. This is an incredible place. It's the largest destination we've ever built. Easily.
The European Dead Zone. I'm so hyped about that.
Yeah.
We've built a camp.
It's the place where humanity stops fleeing, and it's where they decide to, you know, plant a flag, start getting strong again.
One of our new worlds is Titan. It's a moon of Saturn.
If the light can find its way back to you, then perhaps there is hope for us all.
That's where Zavala chooses to go to heal his wounds and to recover from the assault and the defeat that he's just suffered.
That was cool. There's a shank.
Incredible methane ocean
If you
with
saw it.
4-meter high waves.
Yeah.
There's an old human utopia there that's sinking into the ocean.
These huge monolithic structures constructed by humanity at the peak of the Golden
Oh,
Age.
that's super
There's
dope.
really no land mass on Titan.
It looks like the ocean.
Yeah, that's dope.
Hurry, come on. I don't know how long this portal's gonna stick.
Cade is on a planetoid called Nessus. It has been totally occupied by the Vex. They have transformed it almost entirely into one of their machine worlds.
It has its own native vegetation, and the landscape has these incredible canyons that are actually based off of this word I will mispronounce called Tepui, which is like these Brazilian plateaus. And then we go to Io, which is this sort of sulfuric yellow moon of Jupiter.
Io is the last place in our solar system that the Traveler touched before the collapse happened.
And you can imagine that a place where the Traveler once appeared has a bunch of mythology and lore and mystery surrounding it.
It's a very sacred place to Guardians, and particularly Warlocks, and particularly Ikora.
This is where I return.
That Warlock is very sage looking. Okay, so it's good to know that all the enemy types are coming back, all the enemy races. Okay, so that was a big worry for me, was whether or not, you know, we were gonna see the Fallen, the Hive, the Vex. I was worried about how they were gonna be reincorporated, but apparently they've been incorporated very well. I'm looking forward to that. I'm glad about that because the Elixni are my favorite race in the game. So that's pretty cool.
That knight looked really nice.
Yeah, he did. Very Oryxy.
Yeah, he looked like he was gonna kill somebody, and then he was just like, "I'm gonna stand here and let you shoot me in the face."
All the best stories in my personal gaming history have involved other people.
So this is where I started watching earlier, so I know everything that's gonna come from here on out.
Guilds and running tournaments for the different games I've loved. You know, growing up, becoming a part of these communities were some of the first times I ever felt like what it was to belong.
This
I'm
lady talks
incredibly
for so long.
grateful for the friendships that have come from playing those games.
Well, she's got one of the most important parts to explain.
Still, just saying.
Over time, I've come to understand just why games.
'Cause you know, everybody in the crowd was like, "I just want to go play it, please."
Games are the best medium for bringing different people together.
I like that right there. The Mac has a Destiny logo on it.
You know, and now at Bungie, I'm surrounded by so many different people who
Yeah,
have very similar stories.
both of them do. It's funny.
And it's an absolute privilege to be part of a studio.
And that guy has a New Monarchy
about bringing
jacket.
people together and building communities in the games that we create.
That's fan art.
The last 3 years has been an amazing experience.
Yep. So
watching
whoever drew
Destiny
its
launch
names under
and
the
seeing our communities form.
far right.
You guys have worked together to solve the challenges that we've thrown at you. You've teamed up to help each other learn how to play the ins and outs of this game. And you've gone above and beyond the game itself to better the lives of others.
I remember that one.
You have helped us build a world that has brought people together. And we are so proud of the amount of
I don't really know
respect
anybody in
and
this
love
slideshow.
that has defined this community.
Oh, there's Dado.
So many lives have been changed by you, and they will continue to be changed.
Artwork.
We know we have to continue to support this, and today, I'm happy to say that in Destiny 2, clans are coming into the game.
This right here. This is one of my most hyped things right here. I am super freaking excited.
Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with clans, they're optional teams that you can join.
Ragdoll Mafia is gonna have a sick looking
For
banner.
me, playing with my clan has been core to my Destiny experience, but up until now, coordinating with my clan had to happen outside of the game. With Destiny 2, we're bringing official clan
I like
support
them birds
into
though.
the game.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
We want it to be easier. We want it to be easier for you to manage and grow your clan.
I spelled worthy
So
wrong.
we're adding in-game rosters. We're adding tools you
Yes.
need to build your fire teams, and custom banners for you to help shape
Worthy.
your shared identities.
Yeah, I'm super hyped about this right here.
On top of that, we're adding a reward
Hashtag no
system
clan
that is
life.
shared by every member of your clan.
You're technically in my clan.
So whether
Not
you're the
really.
type of player who raids every week, or you only have the time
I'm in
to
your group.
jump into a
I don't
few
have it
PvP
set as my
matches on the
clan.
weekend,
Because
your
you're horribly mean.
contribution will help
Yeah, and I
everyone in
don't
the
know what it
clan
means.
get rewards.
So I was like,
You don't know what means.
Ragdoll Mafia. I'm
But
guessing
just-
it's from some movie or a show.
It's
or
not.
something.
It's
Oh.
just me and Dullgester just got together and knocked heads, and we were like, "What are we gonna call our clan?" And then that ended up being what we called it.
That's amazing.
It's the Ragdoll Mafia. I like the way it sounds.
You sound like a really crappy mafia though,
Why?
because you're ragdolls.
Aren't we all? What happens when you get shot? You
I mean,
become a
I guess,
ragdoll.
but you're just already a ragdoll.
We're just prepared to be shot.
Now, we realize
I came
that
ready to
joining a
lose.
clan is not for everyone, and that's
I
okay.
didn't come ready to lose.
But this
I
is
just
what
came
I'm
ready
super
to
excited say
be done.
that clans are going to matter to you, even if you never join one.
This right here is another
Destiny,
awesome feature.
We had activities that were designed to inspire friendship.
I would just join a
Activities
huge
like
clan, so then you get a
Nightfall,
ton of benefits.
Raids, trials. We deliberately kept
Wow.
them exclusive to dedicated groups of people.
Wow.
Because
I'm disappointed in you.
Just saying. I'm not gonna do that, but if you were into that kind of thing,
There's probably people who are going to do that.
matchmaking was a great
Yep.
solution because of
I
just
came up with that
how
idea though.
toxic
I'm gonna
gaming
trademark it.
communities can get when you throw strangers temporarily into these challenging
And I'm gonna sue
experiences.
everyone.
And while we think that playing with a group of people that you know and trust is the best way to experience the game, we made it inaccessible for some players to experience our in-game content. So we had an idea. We have these clans who are our best examples of communities with positive culture. And we have so many players who are looking to play challenging content in this welcoming environment. What if we put those two together? We're trying something new in Destiny 2, and we'd like to introduce you to guided games. Now, at a high level, guided games is a system where clans and solo players can meet to play challenging activities. And as a solo player, you can use guided games to pick a clan you want to be paired with for a session of the raid, a session of trials, or the Nightfall Strike. And the most important thing about this is that you get to see which clans are currently hosting, and you're able to read just a little bit about them so you know who they're looking for at that moment. You get to see how they present themselves, and you get a little sense of what type of players are part of that clan. And for players who are in an active clan, you know that building a full fire team of 6 to run the raid can still be a frustrating experience. And if you're a scheduler like me, then you're motivated to play with a consistent group of people. But you've probably had to deal with the
That
experience
warlock
of
looks
someone
super
bailing
dope
at
in the
last
middle.
minute, and then you're scrambling to find the substitute, and you're just trying to keep the group together. With guided games,
So does the
you can
hunter.
open up your party
All of
to
them.
new
All
players
6
who
of
are
them.
looking for a group to play with you.
Essentially, there's in-game matchmaking now.
Through guided games, clans
Yes.
are now the foundation of the community that leads every player.
There's
to
an
all the
in-game
most amazing
LFG
content.
now, which is super awesome.
And while we're really happy to say that everyone's going to have a chance to experience everything that Destiny 2 has to offer, we're really more excited about who you're going to meet and how you're going to play together. We know there is a community for everyone, and we hope that in Destiny 2, we can help you find one where you belong.
Destiny 2 really tries to say, you belong.
You can play by yourself, and that's awesome. But playing with someone else and tackling a challenge together, that's when we believe Destiny is really at its best.
We've heard loud and clear from a lot of our players over the last couple of years that they really wanted to play in-game activities like the Raid and the Nightfall Strikes that require a group, but they just couldn't get enough players online at the same time.
Our big challenge is like, how do you take the ease of matchmaking and how do you
That was a
take
Night
the
Stalker.
magic of community building and help people find the people that you will have a great time
Freaking
with?
tanks, man.
Gotta love them.
We're adding 2 new systems to Destiny 2 that are pretty critical: clans and guided games.
Clans have always been a part of Destiny. It's just been a nameplate.
Golly, that looks so good.
The clans are finally in the Destiny 2 game.
So there is definitely Orbit.
Clans in Destiny 2
Yes.
are groups that you can join to play the game together.
When you're looking for the clans, you kind of get to see their motto, you get to see their name, you get to see that awesome clan banner there, and you kind of get a sense of who they are before you say, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna go play with these guys.
Clans are going to have progression, rewards, and they're also going to be guides for the guided games.
What's up, Royals?
Hey, it's that dude.
Guided
That
Games
dude's
is a
the
way
best.
to allow solo players to seek out clans, to find people who are already hosting a game who are just looking for 1 or 2 more players.
So imagine you had 5 people who wanted to play Raid, but they're missing a 6th person. Then you have a solo player who's never played Raids before, and they're like, I just want to see what this is like. We'll match a group and a solo player together.
Guided games are our way of making sure everyone who loves Destiny can play every piece of content we build.
Guided Games doesn't require any commitment. You just have that really great experience, and then you can part ways. But our hope is, if you have a blast in that activity, maybe you'll make some friends and join the clan.
Destiny, through clans and guided games, is going to help people fill out their friends list, so they're always going to have people to play with.
What we try to do in Destiny 2 is weave this sense of community throughout the entire game. When you get to the farm, you meet this character, Hawthorne.
All right,
He doesn't live
Royals.
in the city anymore.
Sleep well, buddy.
He went out into the wilderness and created a community.
I'll talk to you later.
So we use the storytelling.
I won't.
It's created so many friendships that would have never existed, all because of this game.
We really try
Broman.
hard to make sure from the ground up we're building this to be an experience that you want to share with your friends.
Scene
And
where he's
not
just
only your
yelling.
friends, but the potential friends that you could have.
You're about to hear it.
I've never had a game that feels like home before, but Destiny just feels like home. There are no words to explain
Christian.
how much I love this community.
People have found a new place to call home and new people to call family.
Destiny 2 is really ramping up everything in every regard. I think it really
The
is
Miss
about the
Team
breadth
KK
of
was
experience
pretty
that you
funny
have.
because she like is not
Whether you're
even
in
that big.
match-made activities like PvP and strikes, or whether you've taken a step into guided games, it's a game that's best enjoyed beside other players. That's the heart of Destiny. That's what the game's about.
As you just saw, Destiny is a series that brings people
I don't know. I feel like his nose is pretty
allowed
worthy.
me to reconnect with an old friend from
Hmm.
junior high, someone I
I
hadn't
mean,
heard
it's
from in
alright.
almost 20 years. I was sitting at the Sony E3 press conference a
Nothing
couple years
special.
ago, and Destiny the Taken King was just revealed on stage, and my phone starts buzzing. And I look down, and it's a message from this friend, and he's like, dude, do you know anything about this Destiny game? And I'm like, yeah, I know a little bit about this Destiny game. And since then, we've played the game together for dozens of hours. We've introduced our families in real life. And we've got the opportunity to laugh again, just like we did when we were kids playing Super Nintendo in his parents' basement. Destiny's also given me the opportunity to grow closer with my youngest brother. We talk on the phone now, almost every week. And for the first 10 minutes, instead of talking about our jobs or talking about our parents, we're talking about Destiny. We're talking about our Guardians trials, where we've been in the world, the crazy loot we found.
Yeah, I've made some crazy friends through this game.
He got Gallahorn, the dudes he's been crushing in the Crucible. And every week, he asks me about Destiny 2, and every week...
This game has an amazing community, and I am super honored to be a part of it.
With Destiny 2,
I like that she mentioned the toxic people too, and I was like, yep, those are real.
Millions of more people just like that. To reconnect with old friends and to meet new ones that you'll never forget, that's the promise of this game.
I told you I met Oopdots the other day, right?
Destiny is more than just a game, though.
Okay, that
It's a
sucked.
world where you can lose yourself for 10 minutes or for 1,000 hours, where you can explore the world at your own pace or take on some of the most competitive challenges available in video games today, where you can play solo, like I do most of the time, or with an old friend, a family member, or with someone you just met. This is Destiny 2. Destiny is a world I want to be a part of, where there are amazing activities to do every week, and there's always someone to play with. On behalf of Bungie and Activision, I want to take this opportunity to thank this incredible community that inspires us to work
He's already
tirelessly
gone.
to make this game
Yeah, I
a
know, but
worthy
I felt
sequel
it
to the original.
needed to
Before
be
I pass
said.
on the baton to
Royale.
Eric Hirschberg at Activision,
Oh
who's
my
going to
God.
close out the show, here is the official gameplay trailer for Destiny 2.
Alright, I'm gonna close it out after this, but let's watch this.
Oh, I guess that would be...
Cora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Battle stations! Everyone with me!
Cora is so sassy.
Oh my god.
Your journey ends here.
Oh, his voice is super cool.
Who's Zavalas?
No, Gaul.
This enemy has
Oh yeah,
taken our
he's
home. And now, they threaten our very existence. But if we attack together, we can take back our home, or we die trying.
Gary's a savage.
I love that he said it. He's like, or Gary.
All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Where you do think that everyone...
Yeah, absolutely, Chase. I think that part of it is geared more towards the solo player. 100%. I think they're definitely going to do that in some aspect.
Yeah, I like solo play a lot.
There's a katana. There's a katana.
Dude, it was like a good katana too.
I
Angel
wonder if it
Light.
has different. I wonder if the katana has different attributes and like how you use it.
Am I right?
Oh, backwards?
Am I right?
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Am I right or am I right or am I right? I'm right.
All right. And that's where we are going to end this. I don't really feel like listening to the guy at Activision talk about the stuff that we can't take part of. No, he didn't do anything wrong. It's just he's talking about what people are about to do there, and I wasn't there. So
lame.
Yeah. Yeah, Ace of Spades is Cade's weapon. So every time we see Cade, he's going to be using that gun.
And Ikora's going to have Talalik, whatever.
No, she has Ikora's gun. No, Ikora's gun is what's the shotgun that regens ammo?
Oh, Invective.
Yep. Invective. That is Ikora's weapon.
What is Savalas?
I have no idea.
I don't think he has one. He's just like
I don't think it's talked about his at any point.
It was kind of funny that like the Vanguard people, like after everything went haywire, they were all just like, I'm just gonna leave.
No, they had no choice.
Well, but still,
they talk about that in this stream, how they lose their light, so they all take different paths, right?
Yeah.
As Guardians, Zavala breaks down and has an existential crisis. Ikora feels like, no joke. He's been alive for centuries. Think about that. He's been alive through this power for centuries, and then that power is sapped from him. It's gonna break you in some way. Ikora looks to her holy place, Io, and she looks to find answers. Cade does the Cade thing and goes and shoots stuff. Because Cade is best. Nathan Fillion. All day, every day, forever.
How long?
Nathan is bae. Hashtag.
He's funny. I love Hunters. Just because of Cade.
But yeah, Chase Invective, you're right. But yeah, I'm pretty crazy hyped about this. Like, big time. I think it's going to be super, super, super fun. And then...
Man, if our 24-hour stream, we need to do another one afterwards and do it for Destiny 2.
Oh, we will.
Sweet.
100%.
Maybe just not to the level we're doing this one, because this one's required so much work.
I think every 24-hour stream requires this kind of work. I think it should.
Mine was so chill. No, mine did take forever.
There's a lot of planning that goes into it.
It wouldn't have took so long if Dr. Lupo was just not so sucky at communicating, but that's whatever.
Well, that was salty.
Yeah, I'm so salty with him.
Why are we so salty with him?
Because
no, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, what?
Okay, so I'm gonna bring this up. I'm popping this on the screen. Boom, boom. So right here, what you see before you, that is that. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, man. I'm pretty happy with how that looks.
Hey, that's my screensaver too.
So that right there, July 25th and 26th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and the guy you hear talking with me are going to be doing a 24-hour stream. You guys are 100% welcome to join in. Come hang out in the stream, come chat. I'm going to be streaming to Beam, Twitch, and YouTube. He's going to be streaming to Beam and maybe Twitch. And, I mean, we're going to be doing a lot of plugs. We're trying to get some streamers involved. If you guys want to get involved, you know, PM me on Twitter or something like, or, you know, just let me know when I'm streaming. It's going to be a pretty big deal. We're pretty excited about it. There's a lot of work going into it. We've been building this up for a couple months, and we've still got a couple months to go. We're going to just start plugging it all over the place. So if you guys want in, you want anything to do with that, you know, let us know. We're going to be doing this on PlayStation 4 exclusively because I don't have both consoles.
I do in a little bit.
Normally my streams start around 9 p.m. between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. And that's because I've got work. On Tuesdays, I usually stream around 10 a.m. Eastern because I don't have work on Tuesdays. And EXO here streams whenever EXO feels like it.
Yeah, usually at like 10 in the mornings every day.
Give or take.
For the most part. Other than Sundays, because Sundays.
Yeah, we
both of you.
we both stream often. I stream every single night. He streams just about every single day. And we're pretty big into the community. We're both testing the waters with Beam. We've both been on Twitch for a while. So we've been going at it. So this is going to be the end of this stream solely for cutoff purposes for the video. And then because it's on YouTube as you're watching, I'm going to start up an after stream where I'm actually going to be playing some Destiny. So you guys can hang around if you guys want to. Watch some totally garbage gameplay. And then I'll be back in 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna go get something to drink. And then I'll be back to do some after stream. Appreciate you guys coming out. I hope you're as hyped for Destiny 2 as I am, because it's gonna be amazing. And then I'm excited. And then you guys should definitely 100% come hang out. We both stream daily, and then mark it on your calendars, June 25th and 26th. Get ready. It's gonna be pretty amazing. We've got a couple people lined up that I think are gonna show up, and it's gonna be pretty rad. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. I will be back live in about 5-10 minutes. Peace out.